Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, tipping the Clarista, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, and purchases off the wish list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. And just choosing to spend a little bit of time with me, thank you as well. Let's dive in. So I was kind of picking up on, I just asked, during my tapping into the energy and prayer, what the weekend vibes were kind of looking like. And at first it seemed overwhelming because I saw this big wave coming in, and it was almost like this wave kind of picks you or somebody else, right? Put it where it fits, up and kind of takes you, it kind of flips your world upside down in a way. And you kind of come back out, but then it was because I was oh, well, that doesn't seem good. Feeling. So there's this energy of there may be something that is seemingly not great going on, or there's a situation that you feel you kind of maybe you get yourself caught up in, or but it honestly, it almost feels the message I was kind of getting is your shadow, there's something that you're gaining from this. Okay. This is part of this integration of the shadow, okay, is you not being afraid to sometimes allow the shadow to lead, because you will always be led back into the light here. So, and we've talked about that before, so it's funny that it's coming up here because I feel there's some sort of integration, maybe this is happening again, or I don't want to say again because it feels like a different situation. It feels but there is this energy of also too kind of, I feel discovering maybe something a little bit deeper about yourself, or some sort of, I really feel it has to do with a gift that you have, okay? There is something about, and I feel this gift is kind of, I'm hearing harbored by the shadow. I don't know exactly what that means, but the gift is kind of, it's, our gifts are underneath the shadow. So it kind of makes sense that if you are kind of brought into a situation that maybe you feel is being led by the shadow, there is this sense of discovery there, right? And I feel you are in a space, a state of consciousness, and where your wisdom is very well intact. And so allowing yourself to kind of follow this in a way is very productive. Okay, so I'm not encouraging any lower vibrational activity, but there is just a situation, I don't know, and this may not resonate for everyone. This could even be just inner work that you're doing, right? And you could kind of get caught up. The wave often talks about emotions as well, so you could get caught up in a lot of emotions, but when you swept back out into the shore here, right? Okay, you kind of, get up and you brush yourself off, and there's this energy of we carry on, and it's this refreshed energy of I did not know that I needed a wave to kind of sweep me off my feet and kind of rock my world a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that is what I needed, but the universe has my back. So, for all of you, I feel this is going to manifest differently, and they're actually showing me this energy of some of you may be going to a haunted house, okay? It may be something like that this weekend. I'm picking up on that energy because it feels I am actually there is it looks I'm following someone, right, who's wearing this dark cloak, and we're kind of in this narrow hallway, it almost seems. So yeah, there could be somebody could just be going to a haunted house, but I am picking up on this energy of it's you have released and kind of let go of an extent of your ego that allows you to safely navigate whatever it is that you're going to navigate this weekend. And it's like the reason for it is to kind of tap into that gift, to discover that gift. It's almost like it's something that's found in the wave, right? In the whether it be the emotions or it be, kind of like the chaos or something. There's something like that here, okay? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like a really fast cycle. Okay, it could be like this really fast cycle, something that you just need to complete, or it could be like, because I don't feel like you're in it for long. Like, it doesn't feel like you're drowning. It doesn't feel like, things are going wrong. It just feels like, like one swoop, right? And again, but it does feel like, imagine like being caught in a wave like that, you know what I mean? And like you're really kind of like out of control a little bit. And how funny with all of, with the hurricane and things, which I did hear from Michelle. Is she here? I don't. Oh, hey. Yep. Okay. Yeah, all is well. I hadn't had a chance to check my emails, but I saw that you did email. So, that sounds weird. I glanced over I pulled it up, you know what I'm saying? I saw that you did email, but I hadn't had a chance to like go through and respond to emails. Sorry. Anyways, moving forward. Okay. So yeah, but imagine, kind of being caught up in that it may feel like that, but I feel like by the end of the weekend or maybe like the early week, again, like I said, you're going to be like, washed back onto shore here. Okay. And the things that I keep hearing are whirlwind. And then I also am hearing, like your world getting flipped upside down. Okay. So it may be very drastic. It may be very, but I feel like it's needed. You know what I mean? I literally feel like this is divinely led. I feel like you're, giving your shadow some space. It's like you're holding space for a part of you. And it's almost like this piece of you is wanting to show you something. Okay. And so again, it may be, in the shadow, it is oftentimes chaotic, right? It is oftentimes a little messy. It is oftentimes, but again, you have integrated and internalized and accessed, an extent of this, of your own wisdom, where you're able to, and maturity and emotional maturity, where you're able to, get through this effectively is what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay. So, honestly, I'll be honest, it sounds kind of exciting. I don't know what the chaos is going to be like, though. It may not be exciting for everyone, but as far as like the result, like coming out of it, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving forward. Yeah, there's, it's almost like you've been like on dry land, metaphorically for like a very long time. And it's just like, there's something about it, there's something that you could have been like in your head about, or really, you know what I mean? And there's like this energy of needing to get into your feels about something with this Eight of Cups. Like, notice how she's like kind of, and over here, she's walking away from water, right? Exactly. Like, this is her getting up, walking away. Yeah. there's like something that you need to feel your way through. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And I feel like I feel like the universe is going to be like serving this like on a platter. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't, I don't feel like this is anything that you're going to have to go chasing. You know, I don't feel like, and also don't let me like create fear, right? I said like chaos and things like that. It's controlled, right? Like there's nothing, I don't, you know, obviously like the universe is not going to, like I said, you're not going to drown. You're not going to, you know, like everything, it's almost like it's like planned out. Like everything has already been planned out, which we kind of know that, but I'm definitely picking up on that energy of like, yeah. Okay. All right, let's get some. Sorry, I've been shuffling for a minute, but you know. There is something about like possibly like getting into some other environment. That might be a part of it here, or again, I don't know exactly how this is going to look for all of you. It may just be, I have this death and this rebirth here. It like literally may just be internal. But for some of you, I feel like it's something also in the physical here. Okay, let me get one more around these. Yeah, this could be associated with family, okay? Or some sort of like relationships. It could be associated with money, okay? Some sort of stability. There's something about bringing something into actuality as well. Excuse me. Somebody may travel a lot, like they may be like a traveler. That might be significant. Like you might meet somebody this weekend or something, and that could be like, you know, like this whirlwind, right? Like there's like meeting somebody this weekend or something like that here. They could travel a lot, like, that might be, that's probably for like 1 or 2 people. You're being protected from something here. Which is typical, but I feel like it's something specific, like right now. You know what I mean? Like, it could be that, and that could be part of this, like, you know, it's almost like whatever it is within you that may be attracting a certain situation, a certain whatever, you know what I mean? It's like time to like officially like let this go. And it feels like almost like the universe or God, source, the divine, you know, your ancestors, whatever, you know, your divine team, whatever, however that goes for you, is coming through and is like, it kind of almost feels like urgent in a way, like we've got to end this cycle, like we've got to close this out, right? Like, and it does have to do, I feel like, with some sort of heartbreak. And there could be somebody that's mirroring you, right? Yeah, but so whatever, I mean, per usual, whatever happens is happening for you. But like whatever is happening this weekend, I feel like this message is coming through to just be like, don't be scared. Like literally, you're going to come out of this better than you went in. It's going to happen quick, right? It's kind of like ripping off a Band-Aid is what this feels like. But it feels like the ancestors are like, okay, we got to wrap this up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's probably just divine timing, right? It's maybe not like an urgency, but it's like, you know, like it's time. It's time here. Okay. Let's get some more on this. 18 minutes. I don't know how much more detail we can get on it here. Seems like a pretty pretty self-explanatory message. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. There is somebody that I feel like is running from some sort of like high priestess here, okay? Yeah, probably you, collective. They probably messed with the wrong one, I would say, okay? There's almost like an energy too of that was pathway. There's almost like an energy too of like someone or something else also being like washed up on the shore. Again, I'm picking up on an energy of like running into somebody here, okay? That's, yeah, that it feels very specific, but it's, and I feel like it's honestly like two people that didn't know that the other one existed. Okay, like it feels very new. It feels very like, yeah. Okay, what's this Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands? Yeah, here's that gift right here. Boom. Something is elevating here, okay? Or there's something, a new gift, a new talent, a new inspiration, a new something. Yeah. Your emotions may be a little, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel, again, yeah. They may feel a little rocky. You may feel a little up and down. You may, you know, but again, you're going to come out of this feeling much better, right? Look, if you just look at the pictures here, like it may be a little rough, okay? But look at how you come out. Much better. Much, much better. Okay? And it doesn't have to be to that extent here, okay? It doesn't at all. But having these with this gift here, yeah. This is like the final spin. You know what I mean? On the wash load. Yeah. Okay, what is this? Death and 9 of Wands. Yeah, whoever's running from a high priestess, they have an entity attached to them, okay? And it's actually their entity that is like, you, Okay, so whoever you are, if that's a situation, okay? And this could also be some, you know, this could bring up a lot of emotions, right? Somebody could like, you know, I don't know, like there could be like an ending in a relationship or something like that here, okay? There's definitely an ending with another relationship where I feel like somebody was being manipulated. A masculine energy was being manipulated here, okay, into some sort of commitment. But this is coming to an end. But for somebody else, I feel like there could be something else that's coming to an end. It's because you have these, rather than being at a point, this could also make this happen after you kind of go through this like quick little cycle this weekend. And only take this as if this resonates. I am not projecting this onto anyone. This is literally just the message that is coming through, okay? I don't want anyone to feel like this has to be your message, because it doesn't. But it's very specific, it seems. So, you know, if it fits, it fits. Awesome. If not, that's okay. Again, I'm not saying anything, like, it's actually really good what's happening, I feel like. But it's almost like, again, with this high priestess, it's like you come back out, you wash, you kind of, come back on shore a little bit here, collective. And it's like, again, there's like this gift here, or this, like a new gift, or like a further development, or your gifts are getting stronger or something. And there's somebody that has an entity attached to them, that this entity is now going to run from you rather than chase you down. It's going to, because there's a change happening within your chakras, within your alignment, within your DNA, within your aura, within your energy, within your vibe, all of that, right? Within your, all of it, okay? It's almost like some of you are being like rinsed clean, because there could have been some sort of, we have death magic here. It doesn't have to be that extreme, but it could have been like, again, it's almost like this energy of you've been on like dry land fighting this like spiritual battle, and the divine is like, here, let me just, refresh you like super quick, right? But it does feel like there is this energy of, kind of tapping into, following the shadow, maybe a little bit of emotions here and there. Yeah. Yeah, there's like an awakening that's happening, like another awakening, okay? But again, it doesn't feel like it's like long lasting. It feels like it's very quick in and out, right? Like taking a shower, right? It might last a couple days, but still. So I don't know what's going on astrologically, but it might coincide, okay? I feel like we've also like had a lot going on with the Schumann. There's been a lot of like, what is it, X-class flares that have been going on, I feel like. Okay. What's this resource? The 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy that's really no match to you here. Okay. Something is going to make a hell of a lot of sense. This, you know what I mean? Going through this. So yeah, you may just feel drawn to spend a lot of time with the divine here. I also, too, feel like there is like a major karmic return or dharmic return here. Okay, come to this 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. There's definitely, I don't know, it feels like there's like a karmic energy that you may deal with a karmic energy this weekend. I know, like, or it could be like, rather, maybe not in the physical here, but it could be like thoughts, okay? You know what I mean? Or like that could be what it is that you're healing from. It could be just this like energy that, you know, again, followed you around. But I feel like by the end of this, right, this energy is going to be like running from you, okay? Yeah, again, it makes it's gonna, I feel like whatever this is, you feel like a whirlwind, right? Like just yeah, it may catch you off guard a little bit here, okay? But whatever it is, I feel like there's stronger boundaries that come with this, okay? Like I said, something about your gifts or a new gift or developments within your gifts here. I heard some sort of harvest, okay? And there is some sort of like balancing within karma. I feel like it's just a lot. Like I feel like whatever it is that you're closing out, this is not something that it's like one and done. This is something I feel like that you've been working on closing it out, okay? And the divine is helping, is kind of like, yeah, okay, collective is ready. Let's rinse them clean, right? I don't know, and I feel like that's, again, I feel like you're there's also too this energy. It's like a lesson of allowing yourself and not shaming yourself away from kind of following the shadow a little bit, but actually, like I said, holding space and allowing that piece of you, that part of you, it feels almost like a child. It feels like, let me show you something, right? It feels like, you know, like that's the energy that I'm picking up on it. And there's just like this mothering, this nurturing within you, that I feel like you're going to allow, you know, whatever this is to kind of show you, you know, yeah. So, all in all, it's a good weekend, okay? It may be a little rocky, it may be a little bumpy, but I feel like it's going to be a good weekend and it's going to have fantastic outcomes, okay? What do we have here? Hi, Dave. Thank you. Love you, Michelle. Have a good day. Yeah, whatever this is, it's just part of this pathway here. And I I do feel like there is an energy of somebody wanting you to abandon, or this could be like this, it could be like a fear of abandoning your own pathway. But there is this integration of knowing that it's kind of part of the pathway. Okay, so something about that as well. Again, I feel like there's an energy of kind of getting out of your head about something and kind of allowing the wave to take you, right? To teach you this lesson here, okay? To show you what it is that you need to see. You know what I mean? Like that you need to, and you know, uncover this gift. So, yeah. I like this message. I feel like it's kind of short and sweet and to the point, and I kind of want to just like leave it there. What do you guys think? I've got some Patreon boys to do. Meeting at 12:30. Oh goodness, sorry, I was reading the comments. I look like probably like a silly doofy. Enjoy, Casey. Love you so much. Yeah, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Again, don't forget we're gonna do. Hold up, before I go, we're gonna do the level up exchange. But I need to send a message to Zyla. They don't have, they're kind of like, I think this is what they're called, considering their fall break. The kids are out of school today. Michael's at his dad's. I just heard her walk in the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the total for this week is $119.22. That is awesome. I think that's the most we've had so far. Okay, let's see what we got here. Who we got? So we got Michelle, Shelly, we got Tracy, and we got Lou Ray. Okay, and then we put these in my name thing. Also, keep an eye out. I'm making a big batch of body pushing this weekend. So keep an eye out for that if you're wanting some. Okay, Tracy is the winner this week. Yay! Congratulations, Tracy. Okay, so I love that because she sends in like every week, maybe sometimes 2 or 3 times. So I've been kind of anticipating, hoping for her to for her to win. So yay. Okay, Tracy, the money is coming at you here. What I say? 119.22. Okay, 119.22. Pay Tracy. Congratulations. Boop, 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 boop. What a pleasant surprise. Done. Okay. So done, skis. All right, guys. Yep, I got a couple personnels that were booked. So congratulations, Tracy. We open up the Level Up Exchange yet again. Okay. I am planning on doing some like live personals probably this weekend. I'm not going to have either of the kids this weekend. So yeah, my plan is to do that. Today I need to wrap up some, and I may even do it like later this evening or who knows, but I want to make sure that I've got, because I need to do Aries and Gemini for Patreon. It's just all those, I feel like all those X-flares hit me at once yesterday. I was like, I hit a wall. It was like, boof. And I was like, oh. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah, when the kids are gone, you never know what you're gonna get here, okay? So Irene, I'm getting ready to head over to do your personal first. Or yeah, as they booked. There was a somebody else booked one as well. Which thank you both very, very much. Right on, Deshart. Alright, guys. Yep, I'm going to jump. Stay focused, get some stuff done, and I hope that you have the very best day, okay? I love you so much, and yeah, we'll talk later. Don't forget about the book chain. Okay.